even compress these bad boys. Oh yeah.
What was that?
Righto, so we've got the truck out camping again. I've got the swag set up behind me, rooftop tent, the awning's out. Feels good to finally get the truck back out again, go camping after months of shows and work and all the rest of it. So finally got a weekend away, and here I've got the EcoFlow, it's the Wave AC unit, and we're gonna test this thing out, and we're gonna try and cool down my swag tonight. So this is a portable AC unit. It also has a battery pack on the bottom of it, and you can basically take it camping, put it in your RV, put it in a motorhome. You can put it in an old caravan if you have one, put it inside your house. It's basically a portable air conditioner that can run off your car, solar, and also the battery pack, 240 volt, so it's pretty versatile. So basically this unit is new for EcoFlow. They normally do solar panels, battery packs, all the sort of portable battery units that you can take camping and things like that, put them in your four-wheel drive. This is their first AC unit that they've made. I never thought that I'd want an AC unit, but I'm one of those people that definitely do like to get a good night's sleep, and sometimes camping in hot, muggy conditions, especially if it's a stinker, can be pretty convenient to have an AC, portable AC unit. No joke, I'd stick one of those big square ones out of a window onto the side of my rooftop tent or on the side of the swag if I could.
Well, the air conditioner's broken. I'm getting a little warm.
Well, just let the kid fix it for you. Got the little twisty knobs.
Just to get a good night's sleep, because some nights it's just unbearable. So I'm going to test this thing out and see if this is something that I might want to bring camping with me. It is quite big, so, but again, its versatility is probably its high point, and that you can use it for different varies of things and different scenarios, different situations. You can take it different places with it being portable, and also being able to charge it from solar is pretty cool. So we'll go over some of the specs on the unit. So it weighs 17.5 kilograms. It's also got Wi-Fi supported and Bluetooth supported. So this unit, there's an app as well. So if you've got it set up outside your tent or even inside your tent, if it's getting too cold in your tent in the middle of the night, you can actually just get on your phone and turn it off or change the temperature or whatever you want to do, which is pretty cool. So it has 240 volt just here. So you do have a 240 volt plug, so you can use it at home. So the max AC input power is 700 watts. The add-on battery power is a max of 600 watts. So the add-on battery is this section here. So this actually unclips and comes away from the unit. So the solar charging input, I can't actually find in the manual if it has like an MPPT solar regulator built in, but you can plug solar directly into it from what it's saying here in the manual. So basically it's a max of 200 watts you can plug into the unit, and they recommend to have the battery on the unit instead of running solar directly into it, because obviously if you got the unit running and then you've got a peak of sun and then a cloud and a peak of sun, it's probably not good for it, so I probably wouldn't do that. Charge it via solar, 240 volt, car 12 volt as well, and also the battery pack, and then any of EcoFlow's other Delta batteries, all their other range of batteries. You can run this unit off those as well, in combination with your solar panels and things like that. So plenty of ways of being able to run this AC unit. So we'll just go around the unit here. So you've got your power button, you've got your timer, temperature controls, and also your mode button between your fan and also your AC compressor. So on the front here, you've got your cold air outlet. This is your dial here for changing the temperature and the fan speed, and also the timer. And then you've got your inlet here for your compressor. You've got your battery down here with a button, and it shows you here with your monitors. So you can turn the battery on here from the, you can turn the unit on from the battery, or you can turn it on from up here as well. So as you can see, I turned it on from down there at the battery, turned it off up here, or vice versa, whatever you choose to do. So down here you have your inlet for your battery ports. So this is for the battery here, just plugs into the side of it, and then you also have your solar and car input adapter. I don't have that cable at the moment, but I might purchase that. Coming around the back here, so you've got your vents here on the back. Also got your water drain if you wanted to add that. It does have an evaporator built into it, so you can actually, when you're on the cooling thing, it'll actually suck the water back up and run it back over it to automatically get rid of that water for you. So we'll power the unit on. Just press the on button. As you can see here, we have our little dial. It's probably a bit hard to see. So you have your temperature there, and then you also have your hours for the battery. This is going to adjust right now, so it'll adjust in the next kind of 5 seconds to how much battery life I have at that certain temperature. So as you can see there, it's still adjusting. It's down to 5.5 hours at 18 degrees. But again, the unit's not, I don't have it connected into the tent, and plus it's out here in the sun, so it's probably not giving a complete accurate reading on what I'm actually going to get out of it. Then you can adjust the fan speed just here, and it pushes that air pretty hard out the front of it. Wind that back down, and then if I come across here to the temperature, then I can adjust the temperature just here, whatever I choose with the dial. So we'll get down to 16 degrees. Press that button again, and then we have our mode button here, which basically you just press the mode button and it goes across to AC, and then also just a fan mode. So here's the front clip that goes on the front. It just snaps on, and then you have your tube piping that comes off this and can get directed into your tent. Same on the back. You have this section here that snaps on and then just clips on like that. And then if you had it in the tent, you can have no vent on the front and have 2 vents coming off the back to direct the air out of your tent, if that's how you wish to do it. So to disconnect the battery, you simply push down on this tab just here at the base, and then you slide the unit forward, and that will then unclip the unit from the base, and then you can separate the two. Like, to be honest, the unit it's pretty big, especially with the battery pack. I wish it was maybe half the size of what it is, but again, it is pretty versatile, being able to take it camping, put it in your caravan. If you've got an older style caravan, you don't want to invest money putting a fixed unit in there, this might be an option for you, to have this in the battery pack, being able to charge it via solar or in your vehicle as well. Or even if you go into caravan parks and you have an older caravan and you want to plug it into 240, you could then at least get a good night's sleep by cooling down the inside of your caravan. Or even if you're someone that sets up for like a week or 2 weeks in one spot over Christmas or Easter, with a big sort of soft floor camper trailer, things like that, or if you have a big family style tent, this would definitely keep the tent nice and cool, as long as you have a way of powering the unit, whether it's via the solar or 240 volt if you're on a 240 site. But I think it's pretty cool that you can charge solar directly into this unit and charge the battery, so that way you could use it during the night to keep your tent nice and cool, so you get a good night's sleep, and then bring it out, plug the solar panel out and charge your battery. Tonight I'm going to run the unit inside the swag, so I'm going to be using the little clip-on face section here. I actually charged, the battery had 2 bars of charge on it when I got it yesterday. I only just picked up the battery yesterday from the post office. I've had this unit for about 2 weeks, and I've just been using it around the house and stuff like that, just running it and just fiddling with it, playing with it. But tonight I'm actually going to use it inside the swag. So this is the piping that you actually get, and then you just pull your tube to wherever you wanna, and I'm just going to tuck it down inside the swag. I can't imagine that the unit's actually waterproof or anything like that, so you definitely don't want it sitting out in the rain. I'm just going to run that tube straight down into the tent, into my swag. So I've got the crash pad out. He's probably wondering why I'm not in the rooftop. So lately I've really been struggling to climb in and out of the rooftop tent because of my ankle. So I've had some bad ankle issues, and climbing in and out of that tent's not really helping me very much. So swag it is this weekend. So I'm going to grab my phone and we'll have a look at the app that you can control the AC unit with. So this is the EcoFlow app that's on my phone. So I've called my unit Cool Dude. So EcoFlow Wave, we click on the unit here. And basically this is the interface for the app itself. So what's cool about this is it's Bluetooth connected to the unit, so I can change the temperature and everything in the middle of the night if it's too cold, or if I want to make it even colder. So I can do everything from my phone and turn it off as well. You can do over-the-air updates, change the settings. That's my battery percentage right now, so the battery underneath the unit is at 98%, so I've still got plenty of power. Got your timer just here. Right now it's set on eco mode, so it is running on the fan at the moment, and it's trying to maintain the best temperature that it can to give me the maximum out of my battery. So you got a cool mode here as well. So if I go to the cool mode, I can adjust the fan speed here as well, whatever I like it to be, and then I can also change the temperature here on the app, which is cool. So then you have your fan mode here. It'll switch to the fan mode, and basically it's just going to give me fan then. It's not going to give me any sort of cooling or anything. So I'm actually going to use the app tonight when I go to bed, so I can control the unit. I'm going to see how long it lasts on whatever I feel comfortable tonight, and then I'll let you guys know in the morning what I had it set at, how long it lasted for, and what the current conditions of where I'm at, what the temperature is outside. It's pretty humid here today. Yeah, we'll see how it goes tonight inside the tent and see how long I can get out of it. F-truck set up, got the awning out. I've just ordered one of those new, I think it's Shady Gear Australia walls for this as well. So it should come this week hopefully. But yeah, got the swag set up because my bloody ankle's been killing me, so it's kind of hard to, it's really nearly impossible to climb in and out of the tent lately actually. So the unit itself weighs 17.5 kilograms, so it's definitely not the lightest thing out there. And then the battery, the add-on battery, this section through here, it weighs 7.5 kilograms, so you're well over 20 kilos with the weight of this thing. It really depends on what you're going to be using it for. If you're going away for it like 2 weeks at a time and you're going to set up and then just have the unit sitting inside your tent with the hot air sides coming out, and you've got either 240 volt or you're going to solar power charge it and things like that, that'd probably be fine. But I think for someone that's moving every single day from campsite to campsite, I think it's probably just a little bit too big and bulky. So I think if EcoFlow could make one that was maybe half the size, still with the same size battery. So the battery is, I think, 20 amp hours of power you get out of it, or it's 1008 watt hours. So depending, it's not really that noisy. I could run with that, no worries at all, because I would sleep with the fan on at home and things like that. So that sort of noise does not bother me, and probably doesn't bother most people. As well as Aussies, it's kind of religion to have the fan on all year round inside your house. So okay, we're in my swag. I've just had to open the vent because it's like pitch black in here if I don't, but I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty sweet having an air conditioner inside your swag. That is icy cold air. Pretty I'm pretty impressed with this modification to the swag, to be honest. Let's jump on the app and we'll have a look at the app and see if we can control the unit from here while I'm in the swag. Okay, so here we have the app. Right now it's on 12 degrees. We can increase the fan speed right up. It's going to start blowing out of the vent there. Yep, just picked up speed. So we can increase the temperature. So right now, it's been running for about half an hour. Our battery's on 89% at the moment. But that is very, very cold. Woo. No joke, the sun is beating in on the swag right now. As you can see the light coming through the swag there. But it is like a fridge in here. So this could definitely be a modification that is one of those ones where it's kind of just ridiculous, but absolutely 210% worth it. And yeah, like if you were to take this AC unit and you were going to do like a trip up to the Cape and like it was going to be pretty hot up there when you were going, then, or even to the Northern Territory, and you could fit this AC unit in, you're going to be the envy of everybody at camp in your swag, and just getting that good night's sleep that we all try to get sometimes in those muggy and hot conditions when we're camping. So yeah, this is definitely a form of glamping that I could get used to, is having the AC pumping into the swag or into a tent. Yeah, not bad at all. Don't knock it till you try it. So, but I even think that the noise of it, like it's like being at home with the AC on. Like if you have an AC system, like a split system in your house, it's just the sound of a fan, that's all it is, and I could sleep with that, no worries at all. So it's not loud, it's not like obnoxious, as you can probably hear right now. It's very, 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 very plush in here, I must say right now. You know, another thing that the EcoFlow has solved is your sides bowing in too. Look how much air it's blowing in there right now into the swag to push it out. The like that's like a jumping castle in there. So I actually had to turn the unit off last night because it actually got too cold. We had a southerly come up the coast last night, so yeah, it was got pretty chilly after those few nights of it being hot and steamy. So I just put the unit back to eco mode and it's still running now. It's 7 AM. So because the temperature dropped last night, it probably maintained that temp way better and took the pressure off the battery and stuff. So yeah, but pretty impressed with having an AC on the old swag. And whenever I put it on like the setting of like 16 degrees, it actually will go below that, but the timer says that you've only got about 3.5 hours max on a setting like that before it runs out with the battery hooked up to it. So you could even run it from your inverter if you've got a big lithium system and you are swagging it like I am. You could even hook it straight to your by the battery. I think the battery's worth getting the battery to get that extra power, but run the battery but hook it to your inverter as well. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea to keep it going throughout the night. If you're really in those bad places where it's stinking hot and just impossible to get a good night's sleep, and you're someone that at home sleeps with either the air conditioner on or a fan going, yeah, this after sleeping with it, it definitely could be up your alley. But again, it is pricey. It is a pretty bulky sort of unit, but the sleep that you're gonna get, probably worth it. But once we get into summer, take it away and run it on full cold all night and see how it goes. This is definitely not a long-term review. This is just the first initial taking it out and giving it a go over a 3-day weekend. So, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed. But I'm going to keep using it, and then I'll probably do another video here in I don't know, 3 months or something. Maybe do a video after summer and let you know how it's going. But definitely its portability, having the battery, being able to charge it from solar is one of the coolest things, I think, because then you're not relying on that 240 power. Just charge it during the day off the solar panels that you can get from EcoFlow, plug them in, get the battery underneath it as well, buy the battery, and then yeah, you can go camping all summer long and be the jealousy of everybody in camp. So nah, it's a good thing. So in the description I'll have links and stuff for you guys as well if you want to get one of these AC units. Definitely not the cheapest unit to be looking to cool your tent down. You may just want a squirter bottle and a fan, but again, EcoFlow have provided this unit for me to take it away with me and to use. They have given it to me. Just want to be up in front with you guys, and it's been going great. Again, this is the first weekend I've actually taken it out, but it seems to work pretty good. I just think that even for my use and how much I love to have a cold environment to sleep in, I still think it's probably a little bit too big for me to carry in the F truck along with all the rest of the stuff that I carry, because I don't tow or anything like that and have the extra room for that sort of thing. So it all depends on your application. If you're going to be using it for a soft floor camper trailer, if you've got a big sort of camper trailer and you've got your whole family in there, then you could probably do something like that. Or if you're going to be camped up for a few weeks at a time, if that's the sort of camping you do. So, or if you have an older caravan but you don't want to pump all the money into having a fixed AC unit, you could definitely retrofit this thing into the caravan somewhere and save yourself a bunch of money, and then use it for different scenarios. You can put it in your bedroom at home if you don't have an AC unit in your bedroom at home, then use it in your caravan. So the best thing about this thing, I think, is that it's actually solar chargeable and you can charge the battery, and it's portable. You can move it around and use it in different situations instead of just having a fixed AC unit. The only downfall, I think, is just that it just needs to be a little bit more compact, and I think that they would be on a definite winner if it was a little bit smaller. I wish that there was like more to the battery than what there is. There's kind of just, it can only power the unit, that's all it can do. So I wish that there was maybe some USB outlets on the front of it for charging your phone and different bits and pieces, so you can actually use the battery for different things and not just powering the AC unit. That's a bit of a downfall. But if you're a camper that moves from place to place, I don't really think it's viable to carry such a heavy item. So maybe if EcoFlow and the next generation of these can make them a little bit smaller and more compact, they may appeal to more people.